Is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend? I have a slightly different take on it. It's embarrassing for, I think, three reasons. One is just that if you're in your 40s, it's embarrassing to say, oh yeah, I'm just waiting for my boyfriend. Because you know how when men and women divorce, there's a different reaction. Like when women divorce, it's like, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. And when men divorce, they get like, oh, I'm so sorry. Um, right? But when a man in his 40s says his girlfriend, it's like high five, right? But when a woman like me she has a boyfriend, it's like, oh, what went wrong? Especially if my kids are with me, right? That would be weird. I just hate the thought of that, of like having my kids and mentioning my boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend, but like it's an embarrassing prospect because society sees a woman my age having a boyfriend as like, and like what that's an apt question. Like what did go wrong? Several things. It's the end of the day. I'm so tired. So it's embarrassing in the eyes of society. It's embarrassing just to be in that concept of having a boyfriend. I'm not saying it's like super wonderful to say you have a husband. I love not having to say I have a husband. That's great. And I'm not saying it's wonderful to say you're single. Society frowns upon that. But I think it's just not, society frowns upon me being a 40-year-old woman in any, just having a status or not having a status. Heaven forbid I be this bracket. And second, it's embarrassing because have you met men? They're embarrassing. They're clueless. They're tone deaf, right? I mean, it's just like, I feel like when I'm hanging around people of color, I'm so white and it's just embarrassing. Like white people, we are embarrassing. Like, what's up with white people? Why can't we dance, right? Like, men are embarrassing. And also, if you didn't find the 0.05% of dudes who are actually like healing and marvelous and wonderful and just deconstructed the patriarchy, then he's also kind of emotionally immature and he's just embarrassing. And he's going to do and say things that are wrong and off and like, oh my God. And we are always we're responsible according to society. Oh, if he said something wrong, oh, you didn't pick right. You should pick better men. Or like, we feel like we're responsible for the idiotic things. We represent them. They represent nothing. They don't have, it's not their fault. It's their mom's fault. It's their dad's fault. Nothing's men's fault. And then, yeah, I kind of agree that it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend because of the patriarchy, because it is telling society that you're kind of owned a little bit. Whereas something about the husband thing, society allowed that to grant women rights. So socially being a wife, even though I see it as like being owned, society kind of has some legitimacy behind that. But at this point, I feel like if in society you say you're a girlfriend, you might as well say you're a mistress, like, because we all know what you're doing, and you're not. And it's all society stuff. Embarrassment and shame, of course, is rooted in the gaze of others critiquing you and your awareness of that. So it's artificial.